Garry and I are back. Today we went to Revo Records, which is down the street from our apartment. Well, sort of. Like 15 minutes. But anyways, I bought some albums. Let's see, I got Miles Davis in concert. I really love Miles Davis. This is from 1973. It was only $8. It's got like slight warp. But it's $8. I couldn't give it up. And I also got the New York Dolls, which was also only $8. That's an original, which I thought was pretty ridiculous. You know, New York Dolls, 1973, first album, big influence on punk, and so on. Hello again, and welcome to Records. Garry and I went to some record stores today, and first off, we went to Lunchbox Records, which is on Central Avenue. It's a little place, and it's moving. It's getting a bigger place, because apparently they have more money or something. I guess from the big vinyl boom. Anyways, first on my albums that I got today, Paul Simon, There Goes Rhymin' Simon. This album was released in 1973. Look at this ridiculous album art. It's like it reminds me of like graph paper. That's why I like it. I'm like a math major. It just cracked me up. Anyways, the reason I bought this, I love Paul Simon, from Simon & Garfunkel, of course. I adore all that. I have a little bit of his solo stuff, like on CD. I haven't listened to a ton of it, but I did hear Kodachrome on the radio, and it was a really good song. The one time I listened to the radio, I was like, wow, Paul Simon. Never heard this one, but it was really good. So, you know, kind of for a buck. Heck yeah, I'm gonna get it. Secondly on the list, the Cannonball Adderley Quintet in San Francisco, featuring Nat Adderley. Recorded live at the Jazz Workshop. My bad. This album, Cannonball Adderley, pretty legit saxophonist. He worked with John Coltrane and Miles Davis. One of the big ones is Kind of Blue, which, you know anything about jazz, it's like the greatest selling jazz album of all time, and it's really good. I don't know a ton about this, except for the fact that it's Cannonball Adderley, and I was like, you know, I need more Cannonball Adderley in my collection, because it's great. Okay. Hey Dan, we're recording a thing.
Sorry.
It's okay. Next I got Miles Davis. As I mentioned before, I really like Miles Davis. I got this one at Repo Records. Got some pretty great artwork. This was also released in like 1973, I think. Yep. Two albums from 1973. Yeah. Miles Davis in concert. I'm excited to listen to this. I love Miles Davis. Next up, we got New York Dolls. This is very influential album for punk rock. I think this is considered glam rock, but in like proto-punk or something. Anyways, you know, I think, let's see, was this released in this is 1973 also. I just hit the jackpot of 1973. Good year. 1973. Personality Crisis. It's got, you know, We're Looking for a Kiss, Vietnamese Baby, Lonely Planet Boy, and so on. It's a good album. I'm pretty happy I found it. So yeah, that's my album.